That's what's going on at Ewood Park, and Blackburn Rovers could only muster a 0-0 draw against Cardiff City in the battle of, I don't know what the battle is, the battle of the playoff hopefuls, I would say. Of course, Cardiff have aspirations, just like Rovers, to get into the top six for the season. Of course, it is early days. But as a missed opportunity, a monstrous missed opportunity today, we come into this in good spirits, of course. Back-to-back wins prior to this, and nice scoring 9 goals in the process. But it was a 0-0 draw in the end. The major talking point, of course, was Cardiff. They actually had a man sent off on the 69th minute. Lee Tomlin with a cheeky elbow, knocking down a Rovers man. In fact, Cardiff were quite aggressive today, trying to take the game to Rovers. Of course, Tyree Stolen starting, and he was getting battered around a little bit. Actually, took a couple of knocks. I'd say we did not see the best. We did not see the best of Rovers today. It was actually maybe we were getting a little bit excited, a little bit ahead of ourselves. And today was a bit of a comeback, a crash down to reality for Rovers. We didn't lose, which is good. And the plus points, which we will take into the next game against Forest, is 3 clean sheets on the spin. So good confidence building for Kaminsky. Good confidence for the back line. And again, a debut as well for Ayala in that back line. So no Darrell Enhen, which obviously had me as well as some other Twitter people questioning that the logic behind that, and hopefully there is no hidden agenda with that injury / non-selection for this game. Of course, transfer window will slam shut on Monday. Rovers, might or may not be busy. Who knows? The chances are, or the vibe I'm getting, is that we're not going to be busy, and we may be looking at free transfers to bring in, just like we did last season with Lewis Holtby. So yeah, it's going to be drama. Of course, a lot of deals could happen, and there might be a domino effect around the footballing world, which may see us bring in a left back, which I'm sure is the area that we're more likely to improve upon. Of course, another goalkeeper to give Cammy some competition, because at the moment Andy Fisher is our second string, and fair dues to him. If we don't get a keeper, he will be the man to fill in the void for them. But Rovers today, missed opportunity again. If you look at the stats, which we'll take a look at in the detailed review later on the channel, you'll see that 16 shots I think apiece, even Stevens, and 6 shots on target apiece as well. Smithies was, I think, the more lively of the goalkeepers. Armstrong had a couple of good golden opportunities to try and tuck the ball in the back of the net, and I think we should have scored from those. But it's going to be a dud. It's going to be a dud afternoon. And again, I think we're heading into the national break. It's not the result we want attacking-wise for Rovers. Of course, Armstrong would probably more than likely still lead the goal-scoring charts heading into that match against Forest, which will be in about 2 weeks' time. But the guys, the positives to take from this: clean sheet. Still, they made that 3 games unbeaten for Rovers. Of course, it's not 3 wins on the spin. But we're keeping up with the Joneses. And the Joneses today are Bristol City and Reading, who did get themselves 4 wins on the spin. 5 points adrift now, though. A bit of a gap already opening up between themselves and us. But hey, it's still early days. Even some of the big boys that you would expect to be up there are struggling, the likes of Norwich and Derby, and even Forest as well. So you know what? It's not bad. We'll go into the next one. Possibly against Forest, which that is on the agenda. But the likelihood is they might have a new manager, so we'll have to build accordingly. Of course, with the bounce back ability for them, they'll be looking to of course, if a new manager is brought in to change the ways at Forest, they'll be looking to bounce back straight away. As for Rovers, we just need to get Dak back. Of course, hopefully. I don't know how. I've optimistically said that he might be on the bench for the game against Nottingham Forest when that comes back around in mid-October. But that may or may not be the case. But it's going to be we got to roll with the punches. We could not win them all, but fortunately for us, we keep up an unbeaten spell at the moment. And again, keeping clean sheets, which is the big confidence. Tyree Stolen today was not the day. Of course, we've been spoilt. We have been spoilt with the goals and the performances for Rovers so far. Today it was just not the day. And when you pick apart, when I look back and think about the performances today, Rothwell stood out for me. I think he might have got my man of the match. We'll take a look at the match ratings later. Armstrong as well have been good. Ayala and Williams at the back, solid as well. And Nyambe filling in or getting back into his spot at right back as well. Did the world of good. But bit of a damp on this one. As for Cardiff, I think, they're going to be heading back to Wales with their tails up, happy, despite being down at 10 men for, the majority, of the back end of the first half anyway. 20 minutes they had 10 men, and they defended well. They even threatened a little bit for themselves. So we'll go away. We'll take this on the chin. We'll move on. Nottingham Forest next. A little bit later on the channel, we'll have a detailed review of this. We'll have a little listen to what the gaffer has to say. We'll have a little listen to what the fans have to say as well. Of course, we'll have my match reviews, match and all that kind of stuff. And have a look at the other results around the championship. But ultimately, damp squib, Rovers. We need to move on. Again, big shout out to the guys that came around for the watch along. It was good vibe, good chemistry, and we'll do it all again next time around against Forest. Between then and now, of course, we'll have this detailed review later. Of course, on the channel, we'll be covering international stuff as well. I've got the Nations League videos coming out. I've also got the Euro 2020 videos coming out. And of course, we'll have the League 1 and League 2 predictions for next week. But until then, please give the video some loving, smash the thumbs up, and if you are new, bang your subscribe button. Of course, give me a bang up today with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, World Football related, and of course, if you want to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all those links are down in the old description down below. And of course, if you want to become a patron, that's the place to do it. Big shout out to the patrons. I'll see you all very, very soon. Until then, I'm out.